Hello, I'm Lester Holt. For decades, Americans have felt relatively safe, knowing that no matter what else was going on in the world, at least their flocks of sheep were protected by a vigilant little boy on a hill. But last night, that all changed, when the little shepherd boy made a cry no one was ready for. The little boy had seen a wolf. Emergency response teams reacted immediately. Here's what they found when they arrived. I'm the chief of police here. Agents from our response team arrived at the scene approximately 5:23 yesterday evening, which was just 16 minutes after the first cry of wolf came in. And I would like to take this opportunity to commend our team on our rapid and effective response. Our professionalism and coordination have really been amazing. We've really done a great job through this whole process. Great job letting the American people know that their sheep are safe. Upon arrival, the wolf response team and members of the anti-wolf task force conducted a sweep of the area, but found no signs of a wolf, although several large dogs were found and detained. Now, that doesn't mean that there is not a wolf, and these search efforts are continuing as we speak. We'll keep you updated if that changes at any time. We ask citizens in this area to remain vigilant, but I think the main takeaway here is that me and my guys did great. We did our jobs really well, and we'll continue to do so. I will now take your questions.
Sir, what do you say to the people who claim that the fact that you didn't find evidence of a wolf means there might not have actually been a wolf at all?
Look, I'm not going to entertain conspiracy theories here, okay? The fact is, we have dozens of good agents out there, good men and women, and frankly, it's an insult to them and the hard work they do. I trust our intelligence community. I trust the little shepherd boy. So frankly, that type of talk isn't just baseless. It's dangerous, okay? Because it can actually hamper our ability to fight the wolf. We later caught up with the chief to discuss the wider threat of wolf violence.
Chief, you've said that when you arrived at the scene of the wolf attack, there was a lack of physical evidence to explain what was going on. People, when they think of a wolf, they think you would expect to see paw prints, tufts of fur, but there wasn't any of that. What does that say to you?
Well, I'll tell you, it worries me. It worries me. The lack of evidence is frankly a reason to worry even more. It means that this is a more sophisticated wolf than we're used to. Now, whether that means he's concealing or disguising his movements, or perhaps he may even have people within the community that are helping him.
Are you suggesting there may be pro-wolf terrorists amongst the American population?
It's always a possibility, we can't be everywhere at once, which is why we rely so much on the public being vigilant and forthcoming with suspicious activity. If you know somebody who posts pro-wolf hate speech online or expresses wolf extremism, you can always call our tip line and we will throw that person into jail.
And we know from stats provided by the Anti-Hysteria League that online wolfism is the highest it's ever been and the single greatest threat to our nation. Did the rise of this dangerous language help to bring about the situation that we're in?
And in my official capacity, I try to never make claims that I don't already have the evidence for. But in this case, I am going to say yes, absolutely. The White House has issued a statement calling for calm and promising to establish a permanent national police force focused entirely on the threat of wolves taking our sheep. The administration is also working with social media companies like Facebook and Twitter to crack down on misinformation, like the baseless, debunked conspiracy theory that there is no wolf. The crackdown on pro-wolf hate speech has some far-right activists and domestic terrorists up in arms. I'm just saying that our government's reaction has been extreme, and that even in times of danger, we have to make sure we preserve our civil liberties. This isn't about civil liberties, Todd. It's about protecting our sheep from wolves. There are wolves running around killing people, and you want us to focus on how it makes you feel? Well, I'm sorry that you feel like your precious liberties are being taken away, but people are scared, and we have to protect our sheep. Now look, if the threat is real, then there's a case to be made for— If the threat is real, how dare you? How dare you? Dedicated professionals are doing everything they can to defend this nation and our sheep, and you're sitting here claiming that there's no such thing as wolves?
I mean, this is what we mean when we say people are disconnected from reality. How are you going to heal as a nation if half of our population isn't convinced that wolves even exist?
The little shepherd boy who first spotted the wolf is being hailed as a hero, and his emotional retelling of the event on Instagram Live has been viewed over 1 million times. The video is being applauded for bringing awareness to the mental health toll traumatic wolf sightings can inflict. At the time of this report, the little boy was last seen hiding in a tree, smiling mischievously.